Welcome back to the channel. I am Ryan McTaggart, the head coach at the Supernatural Dad, leading the men in the movement that is the Father Figure Blueprint, the program that we deliver behind the paywall, the things that you don't often get to see. But now I'm opening it up to give you an insight into exactly how we structure the programs and the work that we do here at the Supernatural Dad. Now, Supernatural Dad is driven by these principles, and it is a 10cc framework. Yes, a cracking band from the 70s from Stockport, also British. However, these are the principles that we would use instantly to implement and build a foundation for you to create all the transformation in your life from this moment moving forwards. And let's get started just without further ado. Number one, courage. You have to have courage, because I always like to say to all the guys that I've worked with in the past that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and doing what you have to do as the man that you have to become to deliver the life that you want to give to your family and anyone that is in your sphere of influence. So courage is number one. Number two is commitment, because when you have the courage, you have to commit, and commitment is all the way in. Commitment is I will do it until. Commitment is not I will do it if, or I will do it once, or I will do it, but if something happens, I will probably stop. That is not commitment. Commitment is all the way in. And then the one following up from that is conviction, because when you're committed and you have that conviction to follow it through and see it through to its completion, and that completion will adjust and change all the way through, because in your journey of growth and discovery, you'll learn some things about you that you do not know right now. And when you learn that, it will open up new doors, new avenues, new opportunities, and that conviction will allow you to deliver against those opportunities that you come upon on your journey of growth and acceleration. After that one is consistency, because when we have all of these implements in place in terms of just being committed, having the courage to be committed, and then conviction to see it through, then we need the consistency of the actions that we implement with you. You have to be consistently taking the right actions to end up at the right destination. You have to be consistently adjusting and doing what needs to be done to overcome the obstacles, roadblocks, hurdles that come up in the thing we call life. So consistency is going to be massive in any transformation in your life. Clarity is the next one. We need clarity, because the clarity is going to give us the pinpointed location, the coordinates, the satellite navigation direction to that point that you want to arrive at in your life. And that clarity, we have to nail that down quick. And when we nail it down, we have a direction that we're moving towards. We can course correct and we can become consistently moving towards that point, that goal, that outcome, that desire, that dream, that purpose. And that clarity is going to give us that direction to move in, because right now everything is just scattered. You have no precise location that you're working towards. It is just grey, and we can't have that. That is not going to work for us. After that one, we have creativity, because on that journey with the roadblocks and the hurdles and all the challenges that come, we need to be creative. We need to be looking at ways and opportunities that will see us around about those roadblocks, over those roadblocks, through the roadblocks. We need to get creative, and that is going to give us further fuel to fire us towards where we're going in our life. Then compounding. Compounding growth is what's going to happen and blow your mind. Because each day, the incremental actions that you put in place, the routines, the structures, the habits and behaviours, is going to give you the result that you're looking for. And without even seeing it, it will creep up on you and it will blow your mind. And that is why the Supernatural Dad, the Father Figure Blueprint, will transform your whole existence and experience of this thing that we call life. After that one, we need certainty. I always say that confidence is for a boy. As a boy, we should be confident. As a man, we need to deliver certainty. We must deliver certainty. And again, Tony Robbins talks a lot about how we have a lot of shoulds in our life and we should all over ourselves. However, must We must have certainty for our family. We must create that certainty. And that certainty comes from you being consistent in your actions and your behaviours and your emotional responses, so that your family then have this rod and staff to see them through all the adversity that happens in life. Next, second, and the most, probably the penultimate one, that's arguably the most valuable part of your journey, is competence. It's having the skills. Because one thing's for certain, life will knock us down, it will take things from us, but nothing it cannot take. The one thing it cannot take, is the skills that we build and develop. We could lose all of our money, but if we have the skills, we can rebuild it quick. And if they have not been built and developed, if those skills are not there and honed and crafted, then what we lack is the ability to get back to where we were because we just stumbled our way there. But in the Supernatural Dad and the Father Figure Blueprint, we instill within you the skills, and we build the skills, and we develop your craft, and we hone exactly what you are capable of in this life, so that it is lifelong and everlasting. When you are here, those skills are here and they are growing and developing. And lastly, contribution. We are a movement, and we are looking for the guys who come in here to buy into the principles and to contribute to others that are on their journey, not only within the program, but contribution to people within your life, people that you have influence over, people that you lead because you are a leader, people that you step into your power as a leader when you set an example for other people, when you raise the bar and you set standards that are way higher than anyone that you know in your life. Anyone that you see in your community, you set a standard that's way higher than that. That's the 10 CCs, mate. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little bit behind the scenes and what we do in terms of the framework and the principles that we work with, the foundation that we build things upon. The 10 CC framework. I'll see you tomorrow.